Hey guys, this is Haru Miyagi. I just wanted to do a quick video on how to draw trend lines and how to utilize them. So what is a trend line? It's this little line right here. You can also use support and resistance. But a trend line, what you're looking for is 2 points of respect, at least. So 1 point, 2 points, and some people consider the wicks could be the way to draw this trend line. And a trend line kind of just indicates that this market is downtrending. Okay, so there was actually an opportunity here to sell this pair off and benefit there. Okay, so some people like the wicks. Typically, I like the wicks and bodies together. So you'll see that I'll actually draw my trend line like this. There's going to be times where it may fit with two bodies or body wick, this little tail here, and then wick. And then you can see that this market typically when it breaks out, you could take the trade based on a close of the candle. Some people have different rules in trading the actual trend line itself. Some people will actually wait for it to retest, and this was actually an immediate retest, as you can see here. But there's going to be trade examples where the market actually breaks upwards, and then it comes back, and then it retests, and then here we actually pursue, the uptrend. A trend line kind of shows you that the market is reversing after it breaks it. That is just an indication that this market may go the other direction. It's no longer downtrending. So an uptrend. Okay, so what is an uptrend is we're looking for 2 points of respect. The general idea is having about a 45-degree angle or some kind of area where you can see that the market really does support it. Now see, like I said, if you take the two immediate points, that this market does break and then swings back up. Okay, so like I said, you want to give your trend line some breathing room. And once it breaks the trend line, resistance acts as support on the other side. So it may hold on to that price to go upwards. So as you can see, that trend line I have right here, it cuts through those candlesticks. I don't want that. I would like a trend line either with this body where it actually kicks upwards like this. Okay, so you can see the wick, body, body, body of the candles, and then here this is an opportunity for us to buy this trend line and hold on to the trade until either crosses to say that this trend has possibly reversed or going to reverse. Like I said, right here we can use this wick, then wick again, so from here to here. So the whole idea with the trend line is not trying to shove it right into the candlestick itself. You do want to have some breathing room, and really you'll see certain trend lines that just makes a lot more sense to draw. Looking at the trend line, it just looks nice. You'll get a good feel drawing these trend lines. And I see there was a wick, wick, wickish body, and then so again you can see this trend line just the way it works. Let's see, we have a high. Okay, so we have a low here. That is our indication that once we broke the trend line, that this market may start to look to trade downwards. So you can see how the price holds on to support of the trend line. It breaks through with a big candle, and here in reality we would like to actually take the retest part of the trade because we would actually deal with less drawdown, also having a tighter stop loss, and just looking for a reversal pattern. So we have kind of an M shape right here. Okay, we could take the break of this, close the candle, had a stop loss up there, and take this down to previous support and resistance here. Okay, again with the trend line on the top here, you could take wick, wick, or I actually like this kind of way of drawing a trend line like this, where we have just a nice body, and here's a wick. So there was actually an opportunity right here for us to sell off, that the market is either going to bounce off the trend line or break through. So we couldn't breach the price. We showed signs of weakness, and here we sold off. Then again, this trend line, once this market made that another attempt, it broke easily. Okay, so like I said, that sometimes when you see a break like this, there is times where it comes back and retests. That's just if you want a lower drawdown and entry point. So here you can see that this area here, Okay, so when it broke out, it pretty much retested this support area here and traded back up. And you can see how this trend line still, this one that we drew back here, that wick, still holds on to this price. It's not an exact price, but you can see that the market really struggles to surpass the trend line. If you want to be more, techie, then it's more like that. Okay, so we have a wick, like a fake pop out, but you can see how price actually holds onto these prices. Couldn't breach it, and then here it does a reversal and drops off. Okay, so trend lines, again, you don't want them too steep. You want them so they just make sense to you. Either this wick, body. You can see that it's kind of cutting through, but the whole point is finding one swing point here to another swing point here. Like I said, you could trade it based on the close on the other side, or wait for a simple retest for your entry point. And you can see that this was a great trading opportunity to trade this downwards. Now we actually have a trend line right here, but it's not there. Okay, the price is clear up here. And you don't want to get too tedious, but we do have a trend line on the top like this, slightly very shallow trend line. So taking a break of this would be not as reliable, I would believe. The trading opportunity that we were looking for a breakout trade would be this trend line here. We have this point and this point here. Draw the trend line. Here was a break, and you can see that that was a great buying opportunity there. So I hope you enjoy this video here. Come visit our website, the number 4x and then circle.com, to get more information on how you can actually automate these trend lines, as well as entering and exiting the market. Alright, take care guys. Bye.